Hey everyone, welcome to Relatively Refined. My name is Paula. On this channel, my sisters Kathleen, Patty, and I hope to inspire you to make your life beautiful on a budget. I'm really excited for today's video. It is a fall decorate with me in my kitchen and dining room area. Actually, it's a combination of kind of a decorate with me and a little bit of a tour. I don't put out a tremendous amount of fall decor. I try to stick with natural elements like pumpkins and Indian corn, a lot of the same kind of things that my mom did when I was growing up. We always had a bowl on the table with gourds and Indian corn in it, which was like this multicolored corn. I think that's what it's called, Indian corn. And then we would, of course, have pumpkins and corn stalks, but this was in Vermont, so those things were readily available. It's a little different down here in South Carolina. It's still too hot, I think, for pumpkins and mums to really be out. So that'll be a few weeks away where I can actually bring some pumpkins and things into the house. And in an upcoming video, I will decorate my living room area. And that's where I usually do some kind of a display with pumpkins and so forth in front of my fireplace. But today we're going to be working in the kitchen and dining area. So I'm excited to bring you along while we set up fall tablescape and just add some really fun fall touches to the kitchen. The first thing I'm going to do is just wipe down the table. I'm sure it's clean, but the OCD Virgo in me wants to wipe it off before I start a new tablescape. So I'm going to use this Method Daily Wood Cleaner that I love and just wipe this table down. This stuff is great. It smells like almonds. So let me just wipe the table down. Get it nice and clean to start with. There we go. I'm going to start out with these chargers. I really like these. This table is a little bit small for placemats, and you really have to have a very small square tablecloth to make it work. So I think chargers work just fine. So for the centerpiece, it's a small table, so I wanted something that was, appropriate in scale. So I selected this beautiful kind of crackled white pitcher, and then I just stuck 2 fall picks in it. And these I got last summer, the end of the summer, from Joann Fabrics, and I just love them. They are so pretty, and there are just 2 of them. They're very, very full. So I have that in the center, and then the only other thing I'm going to add, well, let's see. I lied. I'm coming back. I lied. I'm going to add 2 things. I'm going to add my salt and pepper shaker, and this is my Nora Fleming, so the little charm changes out. So for fall, I put this beautiful little pine cone in there. We had a grill in there for summer, so I switched it out to the pine cone. And then just one other little nod to fall, which is this kind of green gourd with the leaf. And believe it or not, I got that at Dollar Tree maybe 4 years ago or so, and I love it. Okay, we've got our chargers. We have our centerpiece. Let me get the plates. For the plates, I'm using just these beautiful creamy white Mikasa French countryside plates. They're a great base for anything. So I'm going to put these around, and they just make a really great table setting, no matter what you do. They look, you can dress them up or dress them down. They're elegant, they're casual, whatever you want them to be, and I love them. And then and those actually, this whole set of Mikasa was a Facebook Marketplace find. Now I have these little small kind of salad plates that I got at the thrift store, and they are beautiful. They have like a little kind of gold rim, and they're also a creamy white. So I'm just going to set these down on each of the table place settings. And that's really it for plates. Let me get the cutlery. Now, I'm sorry to come in and out, but I had to set all my stuff down rather than having it close by. I don't know why. I should have set it up close by, but I didn't, so we're going with it. I have this gold cutlery, and I've been wanting some gold cutlery for a while, and believe it or not, this is from Walmart. I think it's Better Homes and Garden brand. So I have these really cute checkered napkins that I folded into like a little pouch. And I'm just going to set those at each place setting. It can be, a casual or formal, but I saw my sister Kathy do this and I loved it. So I'm just going to come around here and set this one down here. Spread these out. All right. And there you have it. A beautiful fall tablescape. And as I said, this is a small table, so I really can't have too much going on, but I think there's just enough. Let me get my OCD. Let me fold this down. It's a problem, but anyway, I have it all set up and I think it looks just lovely. I realized I forgot the glasses, and I would just use these, I think they're probably Indiana Glass Company clear cubist glasses, and I think that they don't add any visual clutter to the table, and they look very pretty and elegant without really distracting you too much from the rest of the table. And it's kind of a nice neutral table with some color, but just a lovely setup for fall. Over here next to the table, we have this wooden wine cabinet. We store a variety of different things in it, but I've just added a few simple little touches. I have these rusty red sunflowers, and I've shown this in a previous video, which I will link. Those are from Joann Fabrics, and I did tuck in some eucalyptus in there. I found that actually at Goodwill. And then I have another one of these little Dollar Tree pumpkins that I love. I have not seen those recently. I don't know if they stopped making them, but they're heavy. They're actually pretty good quality for having been only $1. And then over here I have a vintage tray. I thought the gold tones really were perfect for fall with a little brown and gold teapot. Over here in the kitchen, I do have a few touches. I try to keep our counters pretty clutter-free, or as clutter-free as a maximalist can have counters, because I am a maximalist. So I have this beautiful platter with pumpkins on it. I switched out the other platter that was there, which was a crab. We call him Crawford. He's our summer platter. And this is the platter that I always put out for the fall season. The other stuff is there year-round. And then the other thing that I like to switch out is my Courier Knives tray. So this is the fall. I have one for each of the seasons, and I love this tray. I love all of the trays. It just reminds me of Vermont. They're all very, very reminiscent of Vermont or New England. But here you have the family picking the apples. There's some pumpkins on the homestead, and I love that. And then coming over here, all of this stays the same year round. I have my, wooden utensils, Phoebe's dog treats that she's always begging for. I have my cookie jar full of cookie cutters. And then over here, we just have a wooden cutting board with a cookbook, and then one more of my Nora Fleming pieces that my mom gave me. And on it, we have a football charm. That's what these are called, little charms, because in the South, in the fall, football is king. So there are some bananas in a copper bowl. Those are waiting to be turned into banana bread by my daughter, who loves to bake. So there is this part of my kitchen. As I said, I try to keep it relatively clutter-free, just because we do cook a lot, and I don't like to have a whole lot of stuff on my counters that'll get in the way. The only other area in my kitchen that really has any decor to speak of, and this isn't really decor, most of these things we use, is the coffee area. What's here stays here pretty much year-round, with the exception of Christmas. But I personally love the fall colors. I would have my whole house in those fall tones year-round. They're my favorites. So I have this little Mary Mushroom canister where we keep our coffee. I love that. That is a thrift find. It was a great thrift find. And then all of those spoons I have thrifted. They're all silver or silver-plated spoons in that little creamer, that green and white creamer. That's part of my green transferware, and I love that. But again, the fall colors, I leave it out year round just because I love those colors. And then over here, I just have my Bakelite handled knives, my tea tin, and then this is actually a new acquisition. That is a sugar bowl that I got at Goodwill. It was part of some Japanese stoneware dishes that I got, and I will be showing you those in an upcoming haul video. But there is the coffee area, and that, as I said, stays like this pretty much year-round except for Christmas time when I put some more Christmas-related items out. Well, that wraps up my kitchen and dining area fall decorate with me. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video today. My sisters and I certainly appreciate each and every one of you. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, we would love for you to become part of the Relatively Refined family. Hit the notification bell and you'll be notified whenever we upload a video. All right, everybody, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.